If you're just joining us, it is Broad Street Radio, number one authoritative business radio. I know you are watching me live, or if you are watching from our social media, as on Facebook, on Facebook, you're still welcome. So today, company in focus. We'll be looking at a very, very important company in the Nigerian market. Now, this company has been around for quite some time, and we have been seeing their impact, you know. But before I go into that company, please, I want to advise investors, please talk to your stockbroker so that you can look at the federal government savings bond. You can begin to look at it, you know. Yes, they just brought out some of the bonds. I think two instruments are out, so you can look at it. Yeah, so let's go back to company in focus today. The name of the company is BUA Food PLC. I think they are listed on the food sector, food sector. Yeah, they are listed in that sector, consumer goods sector on the NGS platform since on the 5th of January 2022. Yeah, so let's look at just a brief history of the company. BUA Food is a leading food processing company in Nigeria, specialized in production of sugar, flour, pastas, rice. The company was established in 2008 as a subsidiary of the BUA Group. Of course, we know of the BUA Group, a diversified conglomerate with interests in various sectors, including cement, sugar, real estate, even in oil and gas. Yeah, but today we are looking at just the BUA Food. Now, BUA Food products portfolio, they produce sugar. You know, you have BUA Sugar Refinery located in Lagos, produces refined sugar for local consumption. Of course, at times they also export. We have the flour, BUA Flour, mills situated in Lagos and Kano, produces wheat flour for baking and confectionaries. They also have pastas, BUA Pasta factory located in Lagos, manufactures a range of pasta products, including spaghetti, macaroni, and of course some noodles. Then of course the rice. Now, BUA is a very interesting company because all their years of operation, they really maintained standard, and that's why BUA Food has received several awards. I'll just mention one or two of them. Yes, the company certification, ISO 9001. Of course, those in International Standard Organization will understand when I say ISO 9001. That was given to them in 2015. That's a quality management system. Certification for quality management system. In 2018, they were also given ISO 22000. That is certification for food safety. That is where my interest lies. Certification for food safety management system. Because the processes in which we prepare our food, and it gets to our dining table, has to be highly hygienic. And BUA Food has shown to be meeting those standards. And that is why ISO gave them that award. They've also earned certificate for compliance with the Nigerian Industrial Standard. So, and so many other awards they have gotten, and they're also showing sustainability and CSR. That is, in all their processes, they take the environment into consideration, They also treat their staff very well, So you can say that they are ESG. If you look at their board composition, is also meeting SEC standards, NGX regulations, meeting their standards and all that. So it's a company that has done quite well. Of course, They are also involved in community development, their employees' welfare, even in financial performance. They've done quite a lot there. Yeah. So, but let me go back to their operations, because that's the most important thing. For me, your operations must consider what I call the triple P. The planet, you must take care of planet Earth. That is your environment. Then the people, you must take care of your people, because they are your most important asset. And of course, the profit, your numbers. If your numbers are not good, you will not continue business. So BUA Foods has shown to be a highly sustainable company. So when it comes to the environment, first of all, they reduce their wastes, conserve energy, and promote eco-friendly products. Eco-friendly practices. Community development, like I've said earlier, whenever they have their operations, they take care of the community in terms of renovating some of the schools there, and of course, a very good relationship with the stakeholders in that community. And of course, they take care of their employees very well. Yes, I'm not surprised. The managing director, Ayodele Muzubau Abioye, is a well-tested, is an engineer with PhD, so, and is running that company. Of course, the chairman is Abdul Samad Rabiu. BUA Cement, BUA Foods. It's you can find them 3rd floor, BUA Tower, Church Gate, somewhere in Victoria Island. Yes, like I said, they were listed on the NGS platform January 5th, 2022. The consumer goods sector. Yes. So let's even look at their financial performance. Yes, in the Q3, that is Q3 2024. Yeah. The way their numbers came out, revenue went up by almost 398.4 billion naira. Cost of sale over 283 billion naira. And that resulted in a gross profit of over 115 billion naira. That's over 100% increase when you compare with the corresponding period of Q3 in 2023. So you can see that for that Q3, the company did so well. And of course, by the time the 4th quarter is out, their full year, we'll see that they will do so well. It's also the first Nigerian company to win what I call, or we have it there, that is the AA Company of the Year Award. That is the All African Business Leaders Award. You know, I think that was done in South Africa. But even before that, South Africa they also won a local award here in Nigeria. So for their 9 months, that is as at September ending, the revenue has gone up by over 104%. That's over 100%, you know, to over 1 trillion naira, about 1.07 trillion naira. Gross profit grew also by 82% to over 333 billion naira. That's the gross profit. While the profit after tax, you know, also rose by 91% to over 200 billion naira. Of course, for investors, for stockbrokers, they are looking at the earnings per share. Earnings per share also went up by 91% to about almost 11 naira. And if you recall, they paid some dividend, I think about 5 naira 50 kobo, year ended 2023. So we expect that their earnings per share will increase more by the time the full year is out, and they should be able to pay maybe more than 6 naira. Yes, with a share price of 400 naira per share as at today, which is Wednesday, 15th of July. Yes, I think the company can do better. They've also, in terms of operations, they are saying their pasta plants, they want to increase it annually, over 400,000 metric tons per annum. Okay, so they are increasing their capacity. And also their wheat, they want to do about 2.5 million metric tons per annum. So you can see that they are doing quite well in terms of operation. And I also know that there are other subsidiaries, that are also coming up, like the BUA refinery somewhere in the south. Again, they are brand. They have sugar, they have flour, they have pasta, they have rice, they also have edible oil. So you can see that BUA Foods is a leader in the sector in which they find themselves. Of course, there are other competitors in that sector, but I think BUA Foods is doing quite well. It's a healthy competition and will encourage investors to look at that company very well. And of course, if you're already a shareholder of BUA Cement, I'm not soliciting that you go and buy BUA Cement. Of course, you should look at it very well after you have consulted with your stock broker. But my advice for the BUA management, board and management, particularly the management headed by Dr. Abioye, yes, please try and see how you can come to the NGS platform and tell the stockbrokers and, of course, the financial press some of the new things you are doing, because we want our listed companies to be close to us, close to the market. You can even arrange a factory visit. Let the stockbrokers, come to your various refinery, as your sugar refinery, your operations, either in Lagos, especially in Lagos or any part of the country, as it's convenient for you, so that they will have first-hand, knowledge and information of your operations. And of course, you can also come and do a facts behind some of your figures. Then your investors will, I know you have a very robust investors relation platform. Yes, I also encourage investors to make use of that platform. So BUA Foods, kudos to Dr. Abioye and his team, and of course, congratulations to the chairman, that is Alhaji Rahman Abdul Samad Rabiu, for a good job that you are providing leadership for that company. BUA Foods, please come to the markets and do a fact behind the figures. Your investors, the shareholders want to know more about what you are doing. Thank you.